All right, this is E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com, about 11:15, 10th of October. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Primarily, all of our targets have been hit for this morning, primary trade. My feeling was that if we got to the 42s to 45s, we've done well. And above that, we know that the market is seeking to knock out these highs right here in this 49 to 50. So this is double topish, whether we go just above it or just below it. Very important neighborhood right here. Anybody that has profits from the day that wants to risk for the short side, I get it. But you don't have to. You can just quietly step out and go about your day. Anybody that wants to short, I know it's so tempting because of the length of this move, but in a squeeze, we can go to any high. Logical thing to do is to protect your profits if you're long coming into this target. The breakout that we had suggested was 23s, use 22 stop behind it. First target as a review was to knock out, obviously, yesterday's high, and then the subsequent high right here, which was the Globex high. And then this territory up in here, first target 37.5 to 38s, the gap that was open and remained open, and then try to come up and get into that 42 to 45. So I'm considering any high is possible today on a squeeze, but that for the morning trade, you should probably tighten up stops here with the expectation that the next target is going to be this 49 to 52s. So risk and reward should start to come in at this hour. And this is a slingshot trade that we had suggested was an undercut low, and that a lot of traders would be looking down, but we thought perhaps the trade would actually be to go up today. And once we took out this high, the squeeze was on. So we've had a huge run today, not quite 70 points. And anybody that wants a big move south side, you're going to need help of the generals that say, I'm taking profits, and to get it to bleed back. But this was one of our best charts today, clearly. And this idea that, okay, this once we had regained 88s, all right, this 92 was support. This morning, our aggressive support at 05, 06 area had held. And then we said the 15s, that's our directional bias pivot. Once we started coming this way, you already know you're looking for the next resistance targets. So these are the next two resistance targets that need to be overcome by the long side to take out the shorts. And I think paid for sure. At this time and price, don't expect a big plunge. We can squeeze to any high today, but at some point we'll need some profit taking. So sometimes just going sidelines is the best advice, and that's what I'm giving you as traders. If, I mean, I get it. You want more, but come on. Here's that support we found, and then the third time through trade, and this right here, this 23. So we said, fine, let's use 22 support and see what we can get upside. One of the best trades you'll ever find is when you get a flat top that breaks out. And here's the high tight flag right here, 32 support. And that thing took off for the second leg up. Slingshot trade. You won't see anything better than this. This is the opposite to the umbrella trade. And this is the slingshot trade. And the key was understanding that this was an undercut low and then trap. And right here, when you cannot fall back below this low, yesterday's RTH low, better be careful. And that one, we kind of nailed that idea today, that was going to be a key for the upside swing. And once it starts, we have no idea. I have no idea that we're talking up here. I said, could get to 38s. That was our first idea today. Was, all right, maybe we're going to get to close that gap. So we're another 10 points above that. And now I think it's time to be conservative. And if you're looking at a bigger chart, a reminder that we are tackling right now last year's high at 47s. Pretty big idea. And the 55s, contract high. So we have gone almost this whole range from the overnight low to perfect. Okay, 82. Got to be paid for sure. And now we're all the way back up here to the top of this box. This was one of our most helpful charts. Keep this one in mind. Tail down here and nothing here. So the market still is working on a flat top over here. We come out the third time through, we're going to a new high. And so the pattern we just watched over there, get this out of here. Let me just put another arrow. So that same pattern that we're looking at, I want to see this. Okay, this is same idea of a flat top. Everybody's calling double top, but you know what? Doesn't have to be. Keep an open mind. All right, this is that same formation. That could be just 1, 2, and then third time through. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Whole key is, can this become resistance and come back through and square it off? Or do we have this wedge being built? Nobody knows. All I know is support, resistance, middle. That's all I know. And that middle is 55s. So keep that in mind today. All right, hope that helps. All right, catch you guys in the Slack room in a few minutes.